Along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Marsh.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Try to run it with the option. Breaks an open space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab!
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
last week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special? He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The quarterback just sneaks it. I don't think he got in. The big guys up front just walling him off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Grab behind the line, it's Marshall. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Some adjustments and stop him this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for his big tight end. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect player to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
An important third down and goal now. To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And that one's straight down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Great footwork. A big opening now. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, The defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it again. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the Wolverines want to convert here on fourth down.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Michigan, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught in the open. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Offense getting set. Second down play here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. The Crank up the tempo here on second down. That time is running out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a great throw by this quarterback. Well, let's give credit to the offensive line, because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. He lets it rip. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Scooped up in the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Great swings at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking downfield, it's Russell. On the move now. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the runner brought down after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at their play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
A yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Hunt over the middle. It's Edwards. Touchdown, tie. And that will give them the lead now. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he's left that one in the end zone. Back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now what the defense is showing. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into the clear. Bites off a defender. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's got some space here. On the move. Oh, and he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne, going back to Elvis Kovac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And the Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Back to throw again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short completion of the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Russell. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and the first down. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Completion there. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch is made. Room to run here. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is
sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown tie. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the